Chapter 1: The Compound Effect in Action. This chapter introduces the concept of the compound effect, which is the idea that small, consistent actions taken over time can lead to significant results. Hardy illustrates this concept with the example of two friends, one who makes small positive changes in his life and one who does not. Over time, the friend who makes small changes achieves great success, while the other friend does not. Actionable steps. Identify one area of your life where you would like to see improvement, such as increasing revenue in your business or improving your health. Break down your goal into small, actionable steps that you can take consistently every day or week. Keep track of your progress and make adjustments as necessary. Chapter 2: Choices. In this chapter, Hardy emphasizes the importance of making good choices in order to achieve success. He argues that the quality of our lives is determined by the quality of our choices. He also points out that our choices are often influenced by our environment and the people around us. Actionable steps. Identify areas in your life where you have been making poor choices, such as overspending or procrastinating. Identify the people or environmental factors that may be contributing to those poor choices, and make changes to those factors if necessary. Develop a decision-making process that allows you to make better choices consistently. Chapter 3: Habits. In this chapter, Hardy discusses the importance of habits and how they can either help or hinder our success. He argues that habits are the building blocks of our lives and that developing good habits is key to achieving success. Actionable steps. Identify one or two habits that you would like to develop in order to improve your business, such as waking up earlier or consistently networking with potential clients. Make a plan to consistently practice those habits until they become automatic. Use positive reinforcement to reward yourself for sticking to your habits. Chapter 4: Momentum. This chapter focuses on the concept of momentum and how it can help us achieve success. Hardy argues that once we start making progress towards our goals, we will begin to build momentum that will carry us forward. He also points out that it is much easier to maintain momentum than it is to start from scratch. Actionable steps. Identify one or two small goals that you can achieve quickly to build momentum. Once you achieve those goals, use the momentum to tackle bigger goals. Continually track your progress and use the positive momentum to motivate yourself to keep going. Context and examples. Hardy uses real-life examples throughout the book to illustrate his points. For example, he tells the story of a man named Randy, who was able to improve his financial situation by making small, consistent changes to his spending habits. He also shares the story of a woman named Terry, who lost weight by making small changes to her diet and exercise routine over time. Chapter 5: Influences. In this chapter, Hardy discusses the impact that our environment and the people around us have on our success. He argues that we are heavily influenced by those we spend time with, and that we should be intentional about choosing positive influences in our lives. Actionable steps. Identify the people and media sources that you currently spend the most time with or consuming. Evaluate whether those influences are positive or negative, and make changes if necessary. Seek out positive influences, such as mentors, coaches, or uplifting media, and spend more time with them. Chapter 6: Acceleration. This chapter focuses on how to accelerate our progress towards our goals. Hardy argues that we can accelerate our progress by taking strategic risks, seeking out feedback, and staying accountable to our goals. Actionable steps. Identify one or two strategic risks that you can take to move closer to your goals. Seek out feedback from mentors or peers on how you can improve your performance. Find an accountability partner or group to help you stay on track towards your goals. Chapter 7: The Pinnacle. This chapter discusses the concept of the pinnacle, which is the point at which we achieve our ultimate success. Hardy argues that reaching the pinnacle requires consistent effort and a willingness to push through challenges and setbacks. Actionable steps. Define what the pinnacle looks like for you in your business and personal life. Break down the steps you need to take to reach the pinnacle, and make a plan to execute those steps consistently. Expect setbacks and challenges along the way, and develop a mindset of persistence and resilience to push through them. Chapter 8: Momentum Cycles. This chapter expands on the concept of momentum introduced in Chapter 4 and discusses how momentum cycles can help us achieve even greater success. Hardy argues that by taking advantage of momentum cycles, we can achieve exponential growth in our businesses and personal lives. Actionable steps. Identify the momentum cycles that exist in your business or personal life, such as seasonal trends or industry events. Plan your actions around those momentum cycles to take advantage of the momentum and achieve greater success. Continuously evaluate and adjust your plan to optimize your results during each momentum cycle. Context and examples. Hardy provides several examples throughout the book to illustrate his points. In Chapter 5, he tells the story of a man who was able to turn his life around by changing the people he spent time with and seeking out positive influences. In Chapter 6, he shares the story of a successful entrepreneur who was able to accelerate his business growth by taking calculated risks and seeking out feedback. Overall, the book is filled with real-life examples and practical advice that can help entrepreneurs achieve success in their businesses and personal lives. Chapter 9, Inertia. In this chapter, Hardy discusses the concept of inertia and how it can hold us back from achieving our goals. He argues that it is important to break through the inertia by taking consistent, small actions towards our goals. Actionable steps. Identify areas where you are stuck or experiencing inertia in your business or personal life. Break down your goals into small, manageable actions that you can take consistently. Create a plan to take those actions regularly, even if they are small, to build momentum and break through inertia. Chapter 10, Influence. In this chapter, Hardy emphasizes the importance of becoming a positive influence on others. He argues that by becoming a positive influence, we can not only help others but also enhance our own success. Actionable steps. Identify the people in your life who could benefit from your positive influence, such as family members, friends, or colleagues. Be intentional about being a positive influence on those people by offering support, encouragement, and guidance. Recognize the impact that your positive influence can have on your own success, as it can help build your reputation, expand your network, and increase your opportunities. Chapter 11, Acceleration Mindset. This chapter expands on the concept of acceleration introduced in Chapter 6 and focuses on developing an acceleration mindset. Hardy argues that by cultivating a mindset of growth, curiosity, and learning, we can accelerate our progress towards our goals. Actionable steps. Develop a growth mindset by embracing challenges, seeking out new experiences, and learning from failures. Cultivate curiosity by asking questions, exploring new ideas, and staying open-minded. Commit to continuous learning and personal development by reading books, attending events, and seeking out mentors. Chapter 12, Habit Gravity. This chapter discusses the power of habits in shaping our behaviors and ultimately our success. Hardy argues that by creating positive habits, we can harness the force of habit gravity to propel us towards our goals. Actionable steps. Identify the habits that are currently holding you back from achieving your goals, such as procrastination or negative self-talk. Replace those negative habits with positive habits that support your goals, such as daily exercise or positive affirmations. Consistently practice those positive habits until they become automatic, and use the force of habit gravity to build momentum towards your goals. Context and examples. Throughout the book, Hardy provides numerous examples and stories to illustrate his points. In Chapter 9, he tells the story of a woman who was able to break through inertia and achieve her fitness goals by taking small, consistent actions. In Chapter 12, he shares the story of how creating positive habits helped a man overcome his addiction and transform his life. These real-life examples demonstrate the power of the concepts and strategies presented in the book and provide actionable insights for entrepreneurs looking to achieve success in their businesses and personal lives. Chapter 13, Momentum. In this chapter, Hardy emphasizes the importance of building and maintaining momentum towards our goals. He argues that momentum is a powerful force that can help us achieve success more quickly and easily. Actionable steps. Identify the actions that have the greatest impact on your goals and focus on taking those actions consistently to build momentum. Set small, achievable goals that can help you build momentum quickly. Use the power of habit gravity to maintain momentum by making your positive habits automatic. Chapter 14, Influences. In this chapter, Hardy discusses the impact that our environment and social influences can have on our success. He argues that it is important to surround ourselves with positive influences and eliminate negative influences that hold us back. Actionable steps. Evaluate your current social and environmental influences and identify any that are holding you back from achieving your goals. Seek out positive influences, such as mentors, coaches, or supportive friends and family members. Be intentional about creating an environment that supports your goals, such as a dedicated workspace or a supportive online community. Chapter 15, Acceleration. This chapter summarizes the main concepts and strategies presented in the book and provides a framework for accelerating your success. Hardy argues that by consistently applying the principles of the compound effect, we can achieve success in any area of our lives. Actionable steps. Focus on small, consistent actions that align with your goals. Cultivate positive habits that support your goals and eliminate negative habits that hold you back. Surround yourself with positive influences and eliminate negative influences. Maintain momentum towards your goals by staying focused and disciplined. Context and examples. Throughout the book, Hardy provides numerous examples and stories to illustrate his points. In Chapter 13, he tells the story of how momentum helped a struggling salesperson turn their performance around and achieve success. In Chapter 14, he shares the story of how negative influences held back a talented athlete from reaching their potential. These real-life examples demonstrate the power of the concepts and strategies presented in the book and provide actionable insights for entrepreneurs looking to achieve success in their businesses and personal lives. Overall, the compound effect provides a comprehensive guide to achieving success through small, consistent actions and positive habits. By applying the principles presented in the book, entrepreneurs can develop the discipline, focus, and mindset needed to achieve their goals and accelerate their success.